Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're checking out Eversoul. Now, this game launches in less than 24 hours globally. We're going to go, in this video, I'm going to go through what I think you can really expect from the game, what I know about the combat, the characters, the basic systems in the game. I've watched some of the developer stuff from the CN YouTube and stuff like that with translations. So I've got a pretty good basic understanding of what the game's going to probably play like. I don't have any idea on best characters, anything like that, but just so you guys have an idea of what type of game you're going to get yourself into if you do want to play it. Like I said, you can pre-download right now. So as you can see here, I've pre-downloaded, but it doesn't launch until 2 a.m. UTC on the 5th of January. So you can do the time conversions for you guys on that, but it is less than 24 hours that it is going to launch. So what is this game? It's basically a pretty standard idle game formula for characters, combat, and stuff like that from what I've seen, except they do the the exploration, the campaign type thing. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more interactive to go ahead and, you know, basically explore the world. There's going to be puzzles and stuff like that instead of just going node to node like most idle games do. But besides that, I think it's going to stick to a pretty standard idle game formula. Now, I'm looking at two websites. This is the Asian website. This is the global website. For characters, I like looking at the Asian website. And for the other stuff, we can look at the global website. So this is the global one. And if we go into strategic battle. So as for combat, I've shown this one on the channel in some of my other videos. It's a basic idle game. I do really like this is a type of combat I enjoy. If you don't like idle game combat, this probably isn't going to completely change your mind. But at least one thing, there is no chibis in combat. The exploration type thing, the campaign questing type stuff is going to have chibi models. But as long as when you get into the combat, no chibis, I really like it. So this is basic stuff. You got 5v5. You've got your 5 characters. They do their attacks. They've got different attacks in their kit. And then once their personal energy gets full, they'll use an ability. And then you've got this ultimate power gauge. Now this is where it differs a little bit from other idle games. And you know, you've got your massive ultimate power that builds up, and then you do like a big ultimate ability. But besides that, combat and characters seem like it's pretty much going to follow the AFK Arena, Mobile Legends Adventure, Mythic Heroes basic formula in that sense. So if you really don't like those games, this isn't going to change you. But maybe if you like housing systems and waifus and love connections and stuff like that, it seems like there's a lot of that in there. That stuff I'm not personally, I really don't care for. But if you do, maybe you will enjoy this game as more of a waifu simulator. But I'm just in it for the combat and the characters and the team building and stuff like that. So that is pretty much what combat is going to be. And yeah, you just go along, you do some abilities, and then this ult gauge down the bottom builds up, and then you'll do like a big ultimate. So that's it. Animations look pretty smooth, pretty solid all around. So that is that. So let's jump into the characters, and we'll talk about what types of characters there are and the basic formula is going to follow. So we have humans, beasts, fairies, undead, angels, and demons. Now, if I had to guess, these 4 are going to be your normal factions. Like, they're going to be your common factions. Angels and demons are going to be your rare factions. If you've played AFK Arena, that's going to be your celestials and hypergenes. Now, if I had to guess, humans are going to be strong against beasts, beasts strong against fairy, fairy strong against undead, undead strong against human. It may go a little bit different than that, but, you know, that's the kind of thing you look at. Some are going to be strong against others, and also in your team of 5, if you have multiple of one of these factions, being human, beast, fairy, or undead, so say you've got 4 humans, you're going to get like a 20% bonus to your like damage and mitigation, or health and damage. I found that out by translating one of the videos that I saw from the either Chinese or Korean development, you know, post on their YouTube. So that is that. So let's take a look. So like I said, we got human, beast, fairy, undead, angel, demon. Angel, demon are going to be very rare, much lower drop rates, that sort of stuff. They're only starting off with one angel and 1 demon in the game, and it'll take you a while. Now, as for classes, we got different classes. You got casters, which is like your mages. We're going to have tanks. I'm just going to use, we'll look at the actual names, but basically mage, ranger, rogue, warrior, tank, support. Those are going to be your main ones. Now, they're called different names, but when you just look at general games, that's what we're looking at. So let's take a look at all the characters so you can pick your waifu in case you want to. So let's jump through. This chick's cool. She got a gun and a sword. I'm always for that. Looks wicked. So she's a warrior. So warrior, I think, is going to be more of your strength-based bruiser type damage dealer. She looks more like a ranger assassin to me. So I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong on this. She's another caster. Now, keep in mind, I feel like casters and like rangers from other games, sometimes they do have buffs as well. So I'm not too sure exactly how it works. So this is going to be a defender, your tank, supporter, buffs, healing, stuff like that. Ranger, going to be guns and bows mainly. Another warrior, so another one of those bruiser type units. Striker, now she's a strange striker because she looks like a ranged unit. So I'm not too sure on striker. I thought it was going to be more of your rogue type units. We've got another supporter here, another supporter there, another striker. Looks more like a melee unit that I was thinking a striker would look like. Then over here we got another defender sitting on like a cannon type shield thing, I guess. Cannon shield crossbow thing. I don't know. It's pretty cool. This chick looks wicked. She's a warrior. Love the mace. I just love everything about this design. It looks sick. There's another one. And then as we jump into fairies, now my favorite character is a fairy. First of all, she looks sick. I reckon this design's wicked. Maybe I just like elves. I'm calling them elves because of the pointy ears. That's all I'm going off of. So, you know, cool weapons. But my favorite character is this one. This one. She looks wicked. You've got a bow and you've got a pet bird that's like not a standard bird. It's like some weird mythical bird. 100% you're always going to be my favorite character. Nicole for the win. Everyone reroll for Nicole. Anything else, you're dreaming. But over here on the cool thing about this side is you can actually check out their skills as well. The animations and stuff like that. Honestly. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Anyway, let's go to the undead so we can check out all the characters and the undead characters. Not my favorite. I think they're probably going to have... This is kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. But there we go. There are the undeads. You're on a chair with a bunch of needles. Very interesting. I'll let you guys think of the anime character, maybe possibly a villain that you might think that resembles. Put it in the comments below who you think that resembles. Okay, let's go. There's that one. And then obviously we have our one angel and our one demon. So that is what we have for characters. Like I said, we've got the 6 classes, we got the 4 main factions, and then the 2 rare factions as well. Now I just wanted to jump over here into this YouTube video that I was talking about and take a little bit of a look at the combat. Now, this is something I really do like, is that they have different formations that you can set. So over here, you know, you got the standard 2 front, 3 back, but you can move to 3 front, 2 back, 1 front, 4 back, or 4 front, 1 back. I really like this. It's cool, and it looks like it's going to give us different buffs depending on what we have based on the position. So it looks like, you know, if we only got 2 in the front, they're going to get 9% and 9% increases. The back row only get 6s. And if you look at this one, the back row dude looks like he's going to get 6, or waifu, I just said, anyway, ignore me. You're going to get like 16% bonus. So very interesting. It gives you different strategies to play on. Now, this one over here, on the left-hand side, this is your bonus. So as you can see here, we've got 4 humans in the team. So we're going to get a 20% bonus to our damage dealt, and that's the same type, 4 people, damage up 20%, health up 20%. That's what that translates to. So you're going to get those bonuses as well. So that's basically what we're looking at. And like I said, combat standard idle type stuff. But, you know, good to see these type of systems. But if we go through here, this looks like the labyrinth type mode that they're going to be setting up, or some sort of alternate game mode. Yeah, labyrinth, there it is. So you got the 2-way road, and then you get in a split. It's a get well presented. Labyrinth modes, I'm never a massive fan of. I find them tedious. I find them fantastic early game, and then they just become tedious. But this one looks a little bit intriguing and nice. But you know, if you have to do it every day, once again, it's probably going to get a little bit tedious, but hey, it is what it is. Now, they spend the first half of this this video basically talking about the bonding system. I'm hoping the bonding system isn't something that I must do in depth all the time, because it's not my favorite type of gameplay. The bonding systems is just something that never really intrigued me personally. But if they intrigue you, they've gone pretty in depth in it. The middle part of this video, they basically talk about what the characters are, the lore behind them and stuff like that. For me, I wasn't too stressed. I kind of browsed over it and didn't really care too much, because I'm in it for the team building, the combat and stuff like that. So hopefully they can bring some unique combat modes. Like I said, the basic exploration of it, like the campaign sort of moving through, looks pretty cool. So it looks like we can, like, I believe they said that this was going to be like your main story. Yeah, so this is like main story type stuff. It's going to be like, you know, like Pokemon. You go in and you get the encounter, and, you know, it's a bit more exciting than just going node to node. So I'm keen to see how that plays out. But like I said, that's pretty much what we're looking at for the game. A very standard idle game, but spiced up a little bit, and pretty decent looking combat. No chibi in combat, which I'm really happy about. Decent looking animations. As long as there's some fun team building and stuff like that, I'm gonna be all for it. I will be playing it when it launches. I'll get you guys like a reroll guide and stuff like that. But just keep in mind, if you're looking at like characters, metas, and stuff like that, there won't be a meta at the start. Like, someone will pick a meta and the meta will change. If there's anything I've learned from idle games, is that they evolve so quickly. The best characters in early game can be just absolutely useless in end game because of scaling and stuff like that. You'll have PvP metas, you'll have campaign metas, you'll have early game metas, you'll have mid game metas, late game, boss metas. There'll be everything. So just keep in mind, roll for your waifu. Get Nicole. She's got a sick bow and a sick pet. That's all you need. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.